Teachers, what's the best thing a student has ever said? I teach high school English, and there was this student, Marcus, who never spoke in class. Not once. Not in small groups, not when I called on him directly, not even when I offered extra credit just to hear him say anything out loud. His written work was incredible, easily the best in the class, but participation? Zeros across the board. I tried everything, pairing him with gentle, supportive classmates, giving him advance notice on discussion questions, leaving notes in the margins of his papers encouraging him to share his thoughts. Nothing worked. He'd smile politely, nod, then go back to disappearing into his hoodie. After a while, I gave up trying to push him. I figured he was just one of those brilliant but silent students who would let his writing speak for him. Then we hit our To Kill a Mockingbird unit. We were discussing Atticus Finch and whether he was a hero or just a decent man doing the bare minimum. The class was split, but the loudest voice, by far, was Jessica. Top student, always the first to raise her hand, always confident. She had this way of dominating conversations like it was a courtroom, and she was the star prosecutor. He's literally flawless, she declared. He's a perfect example of integrity. Anyone who doesn't agree didn't understand the book. She said it with that smug certainty that only teenagers can pull off. A few kids shifted uncomfortably, but didn't argue. Jessica had a way of shutting people down before they could finish a thought. That's when I noticed Marcus. He was sitting straighter than usual. His eyes were fixed on the front of the room, and he wasn't doodling or hiding behind his sleeves. His hand twitched once, just slightly, and then, slowly, almost reluctantly, he raised it. I froze. So did the rest of the class. It was the first time in the entire semester Marcus had volunteered to speak. I nodded at him quickly before he could change his mind. He cleared his throat and said, "Heroes aren't people without flaws. They're people who do the right thing despite their flaws." That was it. Just that one sentence. Silence. Jessica's mouth actually dropped open. A few students turned in their seats to look at Marcus like they were seeing him for the first time. I blinked, then said, "That's incredibly insightful. Thank you, Marcus." He shrugged. "My dad says that. He's a janitor at the hospital. Works double shifts so I can go to college someday." Another pause. No one quite knew what to say. The weight of it hit everyone all at once. From that day on, Marcus started participating. Not a lot, and never loudly, but when he spoke, everyone listened. His words were always thoughtful, deliberate, and impossible to ignore. Even Jessica started deferring to him in discussions. More than once, she turned in her seat and asked, "Marcus, what do you think?" And she genuinely waited for his response. It was like he'd unlocked something, not just in the classroom dynamic, but in himself. The rest of the year, he kept surprising me. He gave a quiet but powerful presentation on Of Mice and Men. He wrote a deeply personal essay comparing his dad to Atticus. He even helped another shy student work through their fear of public speaking. Then, at graduation, he found me in the chaos of caps and gowns and parents with cameras. He walked up, shook my hand, and said, "Thanks for seeing me." And that was it. No speech, no dramatic goodbye. Just that quiet sentence from the kid who used to never speak at all.